Yo, welcome back to another reaction video. So today we have a new Dax song. Now, whatever you may think of Dax as a person, whether you like his, whether you like him or not, you've got to respect him as an artist. The guy is very talented, and he often will talk about touchy subjects like depression. I mean, obviously there are people that do it, but for a lot of people it's a very touchy subject, and obviously it's really hard to talk about in a sense that will get across to people, and Dax does that very well. He just released a new song, Depression. So if you've ever suffered with it, if you've ever or known people to have suffered with it, personally, it's a very big problem for me. Do my best though. I try and cope with it. I do my content to try and distract myself, and depression and anxiety is always something that's probably held me back more than I'd like to admit. But what can you do? If it is what it is, you just got to try and live with it as best you can. Anyway, let's get into the song. I have heard this before. I've had it on Spotify. I've not seen the music video though. I've not seen the music video, so I'm looking forward to this. This is, again, please go show Dax the support, and make sure you stream it and stuff. It's on Spotify. It's on all major music platforms. Again, whether you like Dax as a person or not, doesn't matter. The guy is very talented, and I do love his style of music. I respect him as an artist. He's very talented, and he always has a message to deliver of some kind, which is obviously important. Anyway, let's get into this. Also, I just want to throw out a quick reminder to please go and support your boy. All these reactions. I also do my own music. I'm reacting to all these different songs. My channel is mainly about kind of music themed reactions. Obviously, I might do other things if there's not a lot going on. But yeah, please go check out my own music. I upload everything onto YouTube. So if you want to go support me on YouTube, everything's there. I have my own Spotify, Apple Music. You can go listen to me. I try and get my monthly listeners up. I am working on more music now. So make sure you keep an eye out for that. And also, guys, make sure you do go to my YouTube channel. Try and get me up to 2,000. Look how close we are. So close to 2,000 subs, chat. So if you want to support your boy, I do appreciate it. Obviously, I do have all social media. Instagram, Twitter, all that jazz, TikTok. So if you want to go support your boy, I need to work on more TikTok content. That's one thing I have slacking on. Anyway, guys, let's get back to the video. It's on a boat in a storm. Interesting.
I can't find myself. I get lost inside my brain. Think I might need help, but I pushed all them away. I took the cards they dealt, and there's nothing I can change. So when I'm by myself, I just pray for brighter days. Sometimes I sit and I reminisce about the good times. Wish I could get those back. I keep on running these races that go in my mind, and they go on these tracks. I'm not ready to erase all my memories. I fight depression and I let it get the best of me. Now there's nowhere to run, nowhere to go. Look around, there's liquor bottles all on the floor, filling up the space inside my heart and my home, drowning out these thoughts until they leave me alone. I can't find myself.
It is a very big thing for a lot of people that do struggle with it, especially when they're going through their highs, or especially when they hit their lows. Alcohol, drugs, stuff like that, is a way of coping. Trust me, speaking from experience, it doesn't help in the long run. It makes things worse. So if you're thinking about trying it, it doesn't help. But it's easier said than done. So just bear that in mind if you're ever struggling with it and you're thinking to turning to something else to help cope. It isn't the way. It is not the way. Anyway, let's get back into this.
Around there's liquor bottles all on the floor, filling up the space inside my heart and my home, drowning out these thoughts until they leave me alone. I can't find myself. I get lost inside my brain. Think I might need help, but I pushed all them away. I took the cards they dealt, and there's nothing I can change. So when I'm by myself, I just pray for brighter days. These thoughts are draining all my energy. I try to tell them the God, they said I'm going insane, and then they recommend recommended therapy. And I go and talk to a man who's getting paid to explain. He started saying that the chemical imbalance is the reason that my brain ain't connecting to accomplishments associated with moving on in life and past the things that my heart cannot contain. So the happiness won't sustain. And he read me my options. He said, here goes a pill, only take 2 to eat a meal, and it'll numb how I feel. I can't find myself. I get lost inside my brain. Think I might need help, but I pushed off.
Obviously, if you do go seek professional help, a lot of the times they do want to put you on some form of medication if it's bad, if it's obviously bad enough. That's something I've always been a bit reluctant to try, but just because I've heard bad stories about it. But I don't know, maybe that would be the answer. Perhaps I should as well, you know. But you know, it is hard to just talk about it. At least for me, it is. Some people might find it easy, but for a lot of people, it is difficult. But you know, it probably is something worth trying, especially if you're open to it. Try therapy or talk to a doctor, and they can put you in contact with something if you are struggling. There are things about it, but talking from experience myself, I'm not very good at talking to people. That's why I release sad music, chat. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's why all my music is pretty much sad stuff. It's the way I cope. And one of the ways, at least I can put my, even if it's a cover of a sad song, if you know, so even all my covers are all very, very sad based, right? It's the way for me to talk to people without actually talking. Do you guys know what I mean? Like, put it onto paper, put it onto song, because music speaks to me. Talking to someone doesn't. That's the best way I can just explain. I don't know. Maybe some of you will understand, some of you won't. But that's the way I cope in terms of I just can't talk to people very easily, you know?
Away. I took the cards they dealt, and there's nothing I can change. So when I'm by myself, I just pray for brighter days. Should I drown all these thoughts, or should I leave them to float? I've got all of my flaws living inside of this boat. I've been anchored in pain, the weight is making me choke. It's getting harder to breathe, it's pulling right at my throat. I've been hoping for change, but don't know how to restart. They say you ain't a man when you exposing your heart. Then they say you insane until it tears you apart. And then it cuts you so deep, and they can tell by the scars. We can only see change when we accept who we are. Try to run from the shame, and you won't never get far. Don't you bottle the pain and live your life in the dark. You're meant to break from those chains and shine as bright as a star. Don't you ever tell yourself that your depression is the reason you won't make it, or that happiness is not in your cards. With our God, you can beat all the odds. Keep your faith and you'll never be lost. And say, I can't find myself. I get lost inside my brain. Think I might need help. I think I might, but I pushed off them away. I took the cards they dealt.
So deep, the song, bro. So deep.
I can change. So when I'm by myself, I just pray for brighter days.
Honestly, Dax has smashed this song. Again, the words for me are so deep because I've been through it. And for those of you that have as well, the emotion of the song is crazy. Obviously, someone who hasn't been through it, maybe, you know, hopefully you appreciate the art of it at least, but you might not feel the words as deeply, right? But it is so like an emotional song, right? Especially when you've been through it, or you know people that have been through it and that struggle with it. Like, you know, he's done such a great job. The flow of the song's brilliant. It's actually quite a vibey song, even though it is about depression. It's still a vibey song. Lyrically, he's smashed it. The flow smashed it. Like I said, whether you like Dax or not, you can't criticize the ability that he has. He's a very talented individual, and yeah, that's all I've got to say really about the subject. I'm not going to talk too much about it. It's very, you know, it's one of those subjects you could talk about forever, but like it's hard to talk about for me. But yeah, if anyone's got any questions down in the comments, let me know. Let me know what you guys think of the song. Has it helped you? Do you know? Let me know what you guys think. And guys, also, so close to 2,000 subs, so make sure you smash that like button. Check out my own mix. I do my own music. Like I said, I do covers. I do this and that. Again, it's all sad music, like I said before. Yeah, go check it out. And yeah, I'll see all of you beautiful people in the next reaction video. Peace.
I'm laying in my bed, your voice is in my head. I think that I should get up, but I'd rather die instead. I'm laying in my bed, your voice